Hello and good night. Welcome to another bedtime story. This story is meant to help you sleep or to relax your mind. Try and find a comfortable place, such as your bed or a soft chair. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes now. Try and let go of the day as we begin our tale. Tonight's story is The Four Brothers. Once upon a time, in a distant kingdom, there lived a wise and kind old man with 4 sons. Though they were born of the same blood, each was vastly different in temperament, ambition, and skill. Edwin, the eldest, was strong and fearless, always ready to fight for honor. Benedict, the second, was sharp-witted, fascinated by riddles and the mysteries of the world. Hugo, the third, was gentle and observant, drawn to the secrets of nature and healing. Leon, the youngest, was quiet but resourceful, often underestimated by his brothers. One day, their father, growing old and frail, gathered them. "My sons," he said, "I have nothing to leave you but my blessing and the wisdom I have gained. Go into the world, seek your fortune, and return in 1 year. Let fate determine your path." With heavy hearts but eager spirits, the brothers set off, each going in a different direction. Each brother sought a master in a different field. Edwin traveled to a war-ridden land and became a great warrior, training under the most fearsome knight in the realm. Benedict found his way to a vast library of ancient knowledge, where he studied riddles, codes, and the art of deciphering secrets. Hugo journeyed into the deep forest, where a wise old healer taught him the ways of herbs and the language of animals. And Leon, the youngest, wandered around until he met a mysterious thief who taught him the art of stealth, agility, and clever tricks. For 1 full year, they trained, growing stronger, wiser, and more skilled. When the year ended, they returned home, eager to prove their worth. Upon their return, the kingdom was in turmoil. The princess, daughter of the king, had been kidnapped by a fierce dragon and taken to a distant mountain fortress. Many knights had tried to save her, but none had returned. The king made a proclamation: "Whoever rescues my daughter shall have her hand in marriage and inherit half the kingdom." The 4 brothers exchanged glances. They had set out to seek their fortunes, and now fate had given them a chance to prove themselves. With determination, they set out together. They reached a high cliff where the princess had last been seen. The dragon's fortress lay across the valley, hidden among craggy peaks and stormy clouds. Benedict, with his sharp mind, found tracks and markings leading to a secret path through the mountains. "This must be the way," he declared. But the journey was treacherous. The path was littered with bones, and strange whispers echoed through the wind. As they ventured forward, they were stopped by a giant with a single eye, guarding the pass. "No one enters the dragon's domain without a tribute," the giant boomed. Benedict, thinking quickly, challenged the giant to a game of riddles. "If you win, you may eat us," he said. "But if we win, you must let us pass." The giant agreed, and for hours they exchanged riddles. But the brothers were clever. Benedict's knowledge, Hugo's wisdom, and Leon's cunning helped them solve every puzzle. At last, the giant could not answer one of their riddles. Defeated, he let them pass. Before reaching the fortress, they entered a cursed forest where the trees whispered lies and the path shifted like a mirage. The brothers became separated, each lost in his own illusion. Edwin saw a battlefield where he believed his brothers had fallen. Benedict found himself in a labyrinth of endless books, trapping him in a world of knowledge. Hugo heard cries of wounded animals, leading him astray. Leon, however, sensed the deception. His training in stealth had taught him to see what was hidden beneath the illusions. Using a silver thread he had stolen from a mystic weaver, he tied his brothers together and let them out of the trap. At last, they reached the dragon's fortress, a blackened castle surrounded by lava. The princess was chained to a pillar. The massive dragon curled around her, smoke rising from its nostrils. "We must fight," Edwin declared, drawing his sword. But Hugo stopped him. "Wait," he said. "Dragons are not beasts of mere brute force. Let me speak with it." The dragon's glowing eyes fixed upon Hugo, who spoke in the language of beasts. "Why do you keep her here?" Hugo asked. "The king stole my egg," the dragon growled. "I will not return the princess until my child is returned to me." Realizing the truth, the brothers devised a new plan. Leon, with his stealth, snuck into the king's treasury and found the stolen egg hidden away in a chest of gold. They returned it to the dragon, who, true to his word, freed the princess. "You are wiser than those who came before you," the dragon rumbled. "For that, I grant you safe passage." With the princess safely in their care, they returned to the kingdom. When they presented the princess, the king was overjoyed. "You have proven yourselves," he said, "but only one can wed the princess and inherit the kingdom." The brothers looked at one another. Edwin had protected them. Benedict had led them. Hugo had saved them. And Leon had outwitted their enemies. They could not choose between them. Then the princess stepped forward. "I will marry none," she declared, "for it was not one, but all four who saved me. The kingdom needs all of them, not just one." The king, seeing her wisdom, agreed. Rather than divide the brothers, the king appointed them as rulers together. Edwin became commander of the royal guard, protecting the realm. Benedict became a royal advisor, guiding with his wisdom. Hugo became a master healer, bringing peace between humans and nature. And Leon became the king's scout, uncovering secrets and protecting against deception. As for the princess, she ruled alongside them, her wisdom ensuring the kingdom flourished. And so, the four brothers, one seeking only their own fortunes, found their greatest treasure in each other, and they lived happily ever after. The End. Thank you for listening to this bedtime story. I hope you enjoyed the tale tonight. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more audiobooks and tales to come. Until next time.